Everyday me, everyday God. An almost unbelievable birth. Well, we're here. We've arrived. We've actually made it. He's arrived. He's actually made it. Where? Well, to Bethlehem. To what? To an almost unbelievable birth. Why almost unbelievable? Well, because the one who hurls stars into space, because the one who has never had boundaries or limitations suddenly has. Because the one who loved enough to step into our limitations, our boundaries, our confinements of flesh and blood, made that choice for us. It's almost unbelievable because the God who created the universe or the universes briefly stepped into our humanity for a time, a purpose-filled time. And just as our journey to Bethlehem this year has taken us over long and crooked and potholed roads, over cold, exhausting mountains, through painful valleys of death and valleys of the shadow of death, to arrive once again in Bethlehem, gathering around a manger, a receptacle for food to feed livestock. That's a bit unbelievable. Almost, but we have arrived, and we're here in the quietness, observing again a baby surrounded by ordinary parents, by domestic livestock. But no ordinary baby. This baby born naked into our world, just as each one of us has been born naked into this world, this baby is baby God, clothed in flesh and blood. How silently this wondrous gift was given. How silently baby God entered our universe as flesh and blood coddled in a manger. And as the cattle muzzles back away from their hay, their food, their manger, they make room to share their food source as a soft bed for baby God. And as the cattle made room, we are invited to make room for baby God in our space, to once again embrace this strange scene of baby God in all his naked fleshly wonder, a sight so almost ordinary and yet not ordinary at all. Lucy Shaw captures some of this ordinariness and not so ordinariness of the birth of Jesus in her poem entitled Mary's Song. This is part of it. Blue homespun and the band of my breast, keep warm this small, hot, naked star fallen to my arms. Rest, you who have had so far to come. Now nearness satisfies the body of God sweetly. Quiet he lies, whose vigor hurled a universe. He sleeps, whose eyelids have not closed before. Now native to earth as I am, nailed to my poor planet, caught that I might be free, blind in my womb to know my darkness ended, brought to this birth for me to be reborn, newborn, and for him to see me mended, I must see him torn. I think Lucy Shaw has really caught that the ordinariness of the birth of Jesus is not very ordinary. God snuggled into a young woman's breast, naked star now suckling, nourished by human flesh, that one day we, of flesh and blood, will be nurtured and sustained by his flesh, his blood, he who is the bread of life. Oh, a new and glorious morn has indeed dawned and broken upon us. This new and glorious morn invites us again to fall on our knees, to hear the angel voices, to come again to this almost unbelievable birth of Jesus. This hot, naked star fallen into Mary's arms, to embrace this hot, naked star as he falls into our arms, into our lives, into our world of now. We're being invited again to come and adore this babe who is the Christ. He's here. He's arrived. He is with us. So come. Let us adore him. May the presence of the Christ child enfold you in his arms of love this day. Merry Christmas.